All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash, double honors to Elder Apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. It's your fellow servant Kanakla coming at you back again with another here. I'll call this a spiritual stone, and pretty much I want to get into the topic of looking after the flock, man, because Yahweh Shai is not here, so we have to be those shepherds to the flock, man. We have to be the ones gathering the elect, the lost sheep of the house of Israel, and bringing them back. And then once we bring them back to this truth, okay, the job still isn't over yet. We still have to look over the flock. All right, don't let none of the flock go astray. Keep the flock, in order, and keep the flock, make sure the flock is doing all right, man. All right. Don't let nothing terrify the flock. Be a shepherd, protect the flock. All right. So I'm just getting to a few precepts here to edify a little bit. This is first precept I'm going to get is Matthew 25:14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. So we all have our own ability in this truth, man. Is levels to this thing. We all have lots. All right, some lots are bigger than others. Some brothers have a smaller lots than others. But we all have our lots. All what we are capable of looking after, all right, or capable of handling. Okay. It says, then he that has received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. So he had 5 and then got him another 5 talents. And likewise he that had 2 received 2, and also gained other 2. But he that received 1 went and digged in the earth, and hid his Lord's money. Okay, the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, let your light shine, man. Don't cover it up. Pretty much. So what he did, he went and covered, his light, this knowledge, this wisdom. All right, you supposed to let your light shine, man. Let that oil burn, man. We're supposed to be on fire. Like the elder always pushing, like, yo, if you in great millstone, hey, if you're a man of the Lord, you're supposed to be on fire. Okay. And it says, after a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. All right, so Yahweh Shai is coming back to reckon with us. Okay, to see what we've been done. The scripture, every man should be judged according to his works. Give diligence to make that call and the election sure. We're supposed to push this truth, by all means necessary. If you're having a hard time coming over the top, hey, pray to the Lord. Yahweh Shai, Baba Kashah, make me more fervent. Lord, give me the spirit to do more videos. So on and so forth. All right. So it says, Matthew 25:19. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoned with them. And so he that hath received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents. So, hey, he that received 5, what? He came and, hey, he converted. He was pushing, and he converted, more people. All right. It says, saying, Lord, thou hast delivered me unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside thee 5 talents more. His Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. All right, I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. All right, so even if you just a brother just coming in, man. All right, the Lord has given you a lot. Okay, do your work. All right, read, pray. And stick to that lot. Put up your videos. Put up your 3 videos. All right. If the spirit on you do 4 or 5 videos, do 4 or 5 videos. Spirit on you do 10 videos, do whatever. Hey, just stick to your lot. Play your part in the body. All right. Play your role. Okay. And what the Lord will say. Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. Okay. Over a few things. Over something small, man. What's the commandment right now? Do 3 videos a week. Okay, hey, do your 3 videos a week. Go out to camp on Saturdays. All right? You're doing a bare minimum. But hey, go with the spirit, man. But what? You fulfilling your lot. All right, because that was a commandment through the Spirit to do 3 videos mandatory. All right. It says, Lord, it's like it says, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. So you don't have to be this big, super duper guy in this thing, man. The Lord is going to exalt you in due time, man. You don't need exaltation right now, because what, when the Lord come back and reckon, with the servants, he gonna see, okay, have you been doing what you're supposed to do? Just state, man. Hey, state, do your part, and the Lord will he will uplift you in due time, roughly paraphrasing, man. He will increase you in due time. Okay? It says, I will make thee ruler over many things. All right? Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord. So, man, do your work. Just do the work, okay? It says, he also that received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou hast delivered unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. All right? And how do you do that? You just got to stay doing your job. Stay diligently. Don't take no breaks. Like the elder always say, don't take no breaks, man. Just work, and I'm telling you, the Lord will increase you, man. Okay? It will come. You just got to be faithful. Be faithful and true. And the Lord will increase you, man. Is that simple? Just stay faithful. That's all you got to do. Stay faithful. Do what you're supposed to do and stay faithful, man. And the Lord will exalt you in due time. It says, then he which hath received 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there has that, it's like it. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. His Lord answered and said unto him, thou wicked and slothful servant, meaning he didn't do anything. Okay? The Lord only gave this man 1 talent, and he didn't do anything. All right? It says, thou knowest that I reap where I sow not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I shall have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. For everyone that hath shall be given, and shall have abundance, but from him that hath not shall be taken even that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into utter darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. So you got to be looking after the flock, man. You got to be gathering the sheep. That is the main objective of this thing, is to gather the sheep, the elect. That's why GMS always push the elect. All right, the elect. We got to gather those sheep. All right, the Lord gave you the platform to do it. He said, my sheep hear my voice. So just go out and preach the word. Do your videos and just preach the word, man. All right, it's that simple. Just do the work. Gather the sheep. Look after the sheep. And when you're doing this thing, you got to have passion. You got to have love, man. All right, you got to want to do this, man. You got to love this, man. Looking after the sheep, looking after brothers, man. All right, and that's going to bring me to this next article. It's like I said article. I'm used to doing prophetic videos. Proverbs 27 and 23. All right, looking after the flock. Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy herds. All right, so looking after the brothers, man. Just calling the brother, what's up, Ak? You doing all right? Hey, that's looking after the flock, keeping the flock together. All right, because one sheep might stare off. Yo, Ak, what's up with you? What's going on? All right, you see his spirit low, or he going off. Admonish him. Get him right. Get him back in order. All right. Look after the flock. It says, read that again. Proverbs 27, verse 23. Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks, and look well to thy herds. Okay. And next scripture I'm going to get is John 21, verse 17. And it reads, and he said, I'm going to read up. John 21, verse 15. So then they had denied. Yahushua said to Simon Peter, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, feed my lambs. Okay, feed the sheep. All right. And we ain't just talking about physically either, but hey, if a brother needs some carnally, hey, feed him as well. But we talking about spiritually, all right? If you drink from these and you eat of this bread, you shall never thirst, you shall never want. All right. So feed my lambs. He said unto him again a second time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? He said unto him, Yea, Lord, thou knowest that I love thee. He said unto him, Feed my sheep. Okay. That's looking after the flock. That's keeping the flock in order, keeping the flock fed, man. Once again, you got to love this thing, man. You got to love to put up a video. Okay, damn, Lord, will I feed a brother, man. Okay, what? And what? So I can get find favor in Yahweh Bashim Shai's eyes. Let me feed the sheep. All right, Lord, will I find favor? You know, maybe a brother be edified off of this. You know, maybe this video of one of the members of the elect get gathered by this video, then I can, you know, bring him back to the fold, because that's our main objective. All right, feeding the sheep, looking after the sheep, looking after the state of the flock, man, making sure brothers are right. All right. He said unto him the third time, Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me? Peter was grieved because he said unto him the third time, lovest thou me? And he said unto him, Lord, thou knowest all things. Like, Lord, you know all things. Why you keep asking me that? You read people's minds. You know the hearts of men. You know all things, right? Thou knowest that I love thee. How shall I say unto him, feed my sheep. Okay? And that's what we have to do, man. Looking after the flock. All right? Next scripture I'm going to get is 2 Corinthians 10:5. All right. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai. And the reason why I brought that out is because, hey, it might be brother that just came in. I remember when I you know, I was in the truth for a minute back when Polite first, you know, came on the scene. You know, the elders had already seen people like Polite before, but Polite was going around confounding Israelite groups. All right. And then shit, you know, I was new in the faith, so I was kind of like shaking up, you know. And when Yahweh, it's like it. And when Polite came to the elders, what the elders did, they confounded him. What they did, they cast down imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of the Most High, bringing in captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai. All right. So they cast down that imagination. They cast down that knowledge. All right. They casted that knowledge that exalted itself against Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. They crushed Polite, man. All right. I think I was in the truth for like almost a year or two. All right. And I was seeing like, damn, okay, he confounded these Israelite groups, you know. Hey, it was probably shaking up the flock. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, it shook me up a little bit. You know what I mean? But what, the elders, if the elders wasn't looking after the flock, they weren't the true shepherds. What? Hey, the sheep get startled, man. All right? And what? That increased my faith. Yo, this is real. This is the truth. This truth stands. Okay? But what if when I was that young in the truth, and he would have, when he first came on scene, and he would have came up and fucking confounded the elders. All right, yo, how you think, you know, a brother would have felt? You know what I mean? That's why we gotta study, man. Because what Paul say, I was set at defense of the gospel. You got to be able to defend this gospel. You got to be able to convince. You got to be able to know these scriptures and convince the elect. Like, damn, yeah, that knowledge is powerful. Like, yeah, this is the truth. You got to know things. You just can't be a dummy out here and just yelling. You got to actually know the scriptures to be able to confound and be able to defend the gospel, man. So why? You can look after the sheep. Okay? The sheep won't get startled. Hebrews 13 verse 16. This is why right here. Because you got to be able to comfort. Hebrews 13 and 16. And it reads, but to do, it's like it. No, this is a different verse, different topic. But Hebrews 13 verse 16. It says, but to do good and to communicate, forget not. For that which sacrifices God is well pleased. Like it, forgive me. But to do good and communicate, forget not. All right. Do good and communicate, forget not. Call the brother. Just call the brother. See how you doing. Shalom, brother. You all right, man? You know you doing all right. You don't gotta be sitting on the phone for 2 hours and 3 hours, man. You don't know. Just calling that brother, asking him how you doing, and just making sure you're all right. Yo, that's heavy. That's a lot, man. Look, that's you looking after the flock, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, what he said? He said, for with such sacrifices, God is well pleased. All right. So you just doing that, seeing the brother all right, man, keeping his spirit, exhorting him. Yo, that's a beautiful thing in the sight of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, doing this work, man. Okay. Hey, cause sometimes brothers ain't always on fire. Brother spirits get a little low sometimes. But yo, living in this time, your spirit should be on fire. Seeing all these things coming, like yo, are you looking? Are you paying attention to the prophecies? Do you see that? Yo, we almost out of here. So right now, everybody should be on fire. You know, this ain't really time to be in that low vibration, that low spirit. But you know, nonetheless, yo, hey, you know, brothers, hey, looking after the flock. But you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really think it's an excuse not to be fervent right now, man. I'm just be honest, man. You know, hey, because things are popping off, man. Prophecies of speed. This ain't 10 years ago, all right. Well, we really had to go off blind faith, all right, and really stick to that faith, that blind. Hey, right now we seeing things, man. Okay, we're seeing it happen, all right. So what more easier now for it to be on fire? Okay. Can you discern what times are we living in? Do you understand? All right. Proverbs, last scripture I'm going to get is Proverbs 27:9. Okay. Scripture, what Spirit brought out earlier today. It says, ointment and perfume rejoice the heart. So doth the sweetness of a man's friends by hearty counsel. All right. By hearty counsel. Let me look up that word counsel. In a blue letter real quick. Baba Kashab, bear with me. Hearty counsel. Proverbs 27 verse 9. And hearty, that counsel is continuing on. So like, yeah, I guess when I pressed to hear the Greek pronunciation, the recording stopped. So that word counsel is advice. All right. So I'm gonna read it again. Ointment and perfume rejoice the heart, so doth the sweetness of a man's friend by hearty counsel. So hearty counsel rejoice a brother's heart, man. Advice, giving a brother advice, man. All right. You see the brother's spirit low. Okay, you gotta know the state of your flock. Yo, I think you should do this, or you see a brother going off this way, he going off from the herd, put him back on. You know, that advice, that rejoice the heart, man. Hearty counsel from a man's friend, sweetness of a man's friend by hearty counsel. Okay, so you gotta know the state of the flock, man. Giving brothers advice is that word counsel means advice, man. All right, keeping brothers on track. All right, the scriptures say do nothing without counsel. All right, because we got to make sure, hey, brothers making the right decisions, man. Brothers need help. You know, brothers need to be exhorted, admonished. Okay, but with that, man, I'm not gonna draw this video out too much longer than it have to be. All praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty.